Thank you very much. We have a lot of clarity here on a Thursday, and also thanks to the doctor of physical therapy, Tom Christ. Okay, on to our sleeper picks for the week, and we are teaming up with our great friends at Sleeper. You guys can visit them, sleeper.com/promo/fit. They will match $100 for you. So whatever you put in, up to $100, they will match for you, and we are going to do our best to give you our sleeper picks. Currently, ladies and gentlemen, your host, Joe D'Amico, is 3-4 on the year. So I am down money right now. I continue to suffer heartbreak. So 2 weeks ago, lost my bet by a half a yard with the with the Hawkinson bet. And last week, Tom, I liked Olave. I liked that he was going to get a good roll. I think I thought he was going to get a lot of targets and have a good game. I took the over on Olave last week for 60.5 yards. And Tom, he got 57 yards. So here I continue with my heartbreak, and he had 15 targets. It's been a series of unfortunate events for me. I need it this week. So I'm going with a squeaky wheel situation, and that is Michael Pittman. So guy I haven't really bet on much in my past, but I like the Michael Pittman this week, over 58.5 yards. Very outspoken last week about the lack of targets in the recent Colts loss. He's hit this over, the 58.5. He's hit the over 4 of 7 games so far. 2 other games that he did not hit, he had 52 yards and 56, which were super close. Targets this year, he's getting a lot of attention. 11, 12, 11, then low 5, 7, and then up to 14. Then last week 5, which he was very, very vocal about, very upset about it. Minshew can sling it. And listen, the Saints defense has been pretty good, but I do like Pittman this week. I need a win desperately. I won 3 in a row, lost 4 in a row. This fantasy season, betting season, this life we live, Tom, has been outrageous and crazy. But I need a win. What happened with you last week? I remember you bet a Packer, which
No. I bet Russell Wilson under, and it hit.
In the pack. It hit. Damn it. Well, congratulations. I mean, good job, Tom. So that means you're 4-3 then. So you have a winning record.
4-3. Yeah, I believe it was under 216.5, and he threw for like 194, I believe.
Hey, had a boy, Tom. Right.
And we're gonna get another one this week. I am going to take Breece Hall over 68.5 rushing yards. This season, he's got 2 games over 100. Zach Wilson is not him. They can't rely on Zach Wilson to win the game. They have to rely on Wilson to manage the game and allow Breece Hall to be the one that carries this offense. Joe, your Giants are 27th in the league against the run, allowing 137.3 rush yards per game.
Wow.
If that happens, Breece Hall is going to get more than half of those, so he's going to go over.
I like it. I really do like it. I'm trying to think if I could possibly parlay the Breece Hall over with the over in punts in the game, because I still want to take that bet, Tom. But all right, Breece Hall, I hope you win this week. I hope I win this week. And I hope I win this week in the Vampire League. Tom, I got my ass kicked last week in the Vampire League. We took an L, man. We finally took an L. My sister beat me. Shout out to you, Ange. I lost 98-84. And she benched Mark Andrews and Tyreek Hill. So listen, she deserves to beat me. I don't get to steal a player this week, but I do get waiver priority. So I'm desperate at tight end. I've been playing Cole Kmet, who I think he's put up 0 and something else awful. So I went with Dalton Kincaid. I picked him up. Dawson Knox undergoing surgery, who we haven't mentioned yet. But, Kincaid, I think, will at least give me that floor. He had a nice game last week. And again, anything is better than the Kmet 0. So this week I play our very own fantasy injury team, man, Vinvento, Chimmy Boy, in a very competitive matchup. And Tom, I've got my eyes on Austin Eckler or Cooper Kupp for this week. So we will see how things go. I'm 5-2. It's been fun. Vampire League. Guys, if you are not in a Vampire League, it's stressful, but it's fun as hell. I highly, highly suggest it. Shout out Devin Mayer for running that league. Okay. Tom, time for history trivia. We had a couple inquisitions or comments last week. Last week, the answer, everybody, was John Adams. And by the way, we do this history trivia because Tom isn't great with history, just like he doesn't know how to operate YouTube. But Tom loves history in general. And, Got to ask you a random question each week. So participate. Send us the answer at what are we at fantasy injury? At fantasy
injury _ fantasy.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week. I tweet from it all the time too. Okay. Injury _ fantasy on Twitter. Tweet at us. Here's your question. So in my AP government class that I teach, we're talking a little bit about checks and balances and how the veto is one of the most powerful checks and balances that the executive branch has on the legislative branch. Tom, you know what the power of the veto is, right?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. It's when a president can basically stamp a law and say, no, I'm not approving this, whatever. Yeah. So some people, if a president vetoes a lot of laws, it looks like it's like abuse of power. Like it's not really a great look. So if a president does veto a law, it often does not become a law because it's tough to get overridden. Only 7% of presidential vetoes do get overridden. And again, if you veto too much, people think that you're abusing your power. So question is this: there's been about 2,500 vetoes in American history, but there's one president that vetoed 635 times. So 2,500 ever in American history. And there's one guy that vetoed 635 times without Google, ladies and gentlemen. Your question is, who was that president? All right. Tom, have fun in St. Louis. What's the plan tonight?
I don't know. I really don't.
You're dressed up.
I present on Saturday. I'm giving a presentation. I don't know what's happening before that, to be honest.
Well, go have fun. Go watch some Thursday Night Football. And you guys out there, good luck in Week 8. Thank you so much for joining us. We wish you the best of luck. Should be a really fun week. No teams on a bye, so should be some shootouts out there. But we'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. And we are the Fantasy Injury Team.